Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey and this is my budget. Today we are going to be going over our debt, our actual total debt that we need to pay off, and we're also going to do our meal plan. But before we do that, I want to give a few shout outs to some of our new subscribers, and I also want to go over what we was able to make so far. I apologize for my furnace about to come on. My mud room is behind me, so it doesn't have a door to it. That's where like my laundry room, it's a bathroom. The furnace, the water heater, like all that stuff is in there. So the furnace is loud, so I apologize for anybody that's new. And the quality changed on the sound. But anyway, let's get to the subscribers. So yesterday's video, thank you to everybody that is new. I think I got almost 30 new subscribers yesterday. I think like 25 of them was just off that one video. So I thank you to everyone. I cannot see your names yet. If your account is public, I should be able to see them by tomorrow and I'll be able to give you a shout out. But today I only had one person that was public, and then I had a few people that was in the comments over the last couple days that said that they were new subscribers. So I'm just gonna call out their names. We had SB Homestead, Q6. I don't know if this is an L or a capital I, but Q6 IL. And then we had Lisa Almonte 3880. And then we had Life Over 60-ish. So thank you to everyone. So I think that these names are from the 30th. As I'm filming this, today is the 2nd. So it was those names. That one name is from the 30th, and also I went back at least to the 30th on the comments. So anyway, thank you all for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. If you have been watching me and you're not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button if you're liking what you're seeing, because that does help. And it's also going to help with my debt-free journey, which I will explain a little bit later in the video. So anyway, let's get on into this budget. This was yesterday's budget. I did transfer everything from here to here. I always do a practice sheet first. So if you didn't see yesterday's budget video, go ahead and go over and watch that. I did not write the date here. This is to the 8th, right? Yeah. 12/8. I didn't write that part. So this budget is from today, which is the 2nd, to the 8th. So let's see. We budgeted for $2,500. I am going to assume that I did take my car in. I just went and dropped it off to see what they can do about that sensor. Like that light keeps coming on when I don't think it's really nothing wrong with the car. It just keeps popping on. So I explained that in yesterday's video also. So hopefully I will be able to go back to work tomorrow. Mr. Bailey is driving it regardless. He just ding, ding, ding. The thing is just dinging, and he just, I don't know. But anyway, let's see. Loan 1 and loan 2, we did get that money. So that is going to be coming out tonight. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in there so that we don't have to worry about that. Tomorrow is the 3rd. I'm going to have to worry about this $50 for my credit card that'll be coming out. So I have tomorrow to actually make this $50. So even if I have to go do like Uber Eats or something, I'll make sure I make that. And then we're worrying about this stuff, all of the rest of these things that's going to be coming out, which is a lot of money. All of this, just in this section alone, adds up to $2,100. But hopefully, Mr. Bailey is he's finishing that job right now, so hopefully they'll hand him the check today. And that would knock out a lot of this. If they don't hand it to him, hopefully today that they don't mail it, because that would be a few days. But hopefully they'll let us come pick it up, because normally they'll let us do that. So I'm not going to go over this whole budget. I just wanted to go over what we did, that we did get this money right here. So Next, okay, so this is what I'm going to do is go over our debt. This was the debt from November. We still have all this debt and probably a few extra dollars, and I'm going to explain why some of it went up right now. So let me go ahead and just go to that page. I'm trying to keep you guys zoomed in here. Okay, so I'm a sideways writer, guys. So, all right, I have my little cheat sheet over here on the side, which I cannot read with my glasses on because it's too far. So I got to kind of bring it up to me. Okay, so the first thing is loan. We call it loan number 2, but I don't know. This is loan number 1 to me. I don't know. So loan number 1, we have like about $100 left on that, guys. I am not going to do the interest rates this time, but I am going to do the minimums because I don't want to keep flipping back and forth. The minimum on that was, we was paying like $50 a week. So the minimum was $200. So this will be paid off this month. It's actually, the 50 is going to come out tonight, and then I should have one more $50 to pay, but I'm not sure because it may have occurred some interest. Oh no, I have the 50, then I have like one, I think it was $26 after that. But that $26 should have been next week's, but that's why I just put 100. So we'll figure that out along the way, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. The next thing I wrote this stuff all over the place when I was trying to do my little cheat sheet, but okay, this one is at $281.78. I believe this one went up a few bucks, and the minimum payment is $25. Let me try to mark these off as I'm going, so that way I'll know. The next thing would be another credit card. It is at $294.28. I believe that went up a few bucks too. The minimum is $40. Got that one. The next one is $495. This went up a few bucks too. $495.54. Minimum payment is $25. After that, $532.61. Some of these things are about to be paid this week, so those balances will go down, but in the meanwhile, they went up a little bit. Okay, the next one is my honey's credit card, and I'm just giving a roundabout. That's $630. Minimum payment is $32. And then after that, we have, this one is in collections. This is I put my name on somebody's insurance so that they can get a cheaper insurance, and they didn't pay it, so it's in collections. It wouldn't have went to collections if I would have known, but it's there. And let's see, this loan 708. This is also in collections. This is mine. I had a really down moment, and that one shouldn't have went in collections, but it did. So it doesn't have any. These two does not have a minimum payment on there. And then next is my American Express. This is a credit card. It is at $770.75, and the minimum payment is $36. What was this one? $495. Oh, this minimum. No, 532.61. Which one was that? That minimum payment is 30. Okay. That was 770. Okay. Next, we have a credit card. It is at $983.83, and the minimum payment is 46. And then that other stupid loan. If you're new here, I call these two stupid loans because there's no way that we should have gotten into these loans, and we didn't pay them off in 90 days, and we basically had to pay double. So I'm not sure where that's at right now because I just don't even look at it. I'm just going to say $1,200, and the minimum is $440 a month on that one. And personal loans, these are all I just combined these. These are people that we have borrowed from. It's only 2 people that we've borrowed from, and that is at $1,680. And they are on the list to get paid back. They're not in any rush, but I wanna pay them back. And then my husband's American Express. These American Express cards, we put our what is that? The engine. We had to get our engine replaced in October, and that was just about $5,000. And then we also had to have some other maintenance work, which we paid cash for, but it just added up to just about $2,000. So within the last not even 2 months, we came out as $7,000 almost with this car, and the car is still at the shop. A lot of you say that we should get a Honda or a Toyota. We have been looking at Toyotas. We've had a Toyota a long time ago, 20 years ago. And when we got the car, that Toyota was 20 years old. So we know that Toyotas last. So we've been looking at those. We just have to basically get the down payment. And our credit is much better now, so we don't have to worry about interest and all of that type of stuff, being sky high. That's why our car, which you're going to see right now. Nope. You know what I did? Okay, this, I put American Express. I'm going to put phones. The phones are next. This went up from $1,600 that we owed to $2,376.86. I explained about my son was trying to, this is my youngest boy. He tried to, his dad told him to unlock the door. He started doing something he forgot. And when he tried to get up and run, his phone was still connected to the charger, and he cracked his phone up. He had an old phone, like a SE XR something. I don't know. It was 2019 phone. So we got him a new phone because I can't have my kids, especially my not grown kids, without a phone. I need to be able to contact them. We did not have the money to get it, so we just automatically got it added onto our phone bill. I think they give us 2 years to pay it off, but there's no interest on it, so that actually went up. And then so that was the phones. Okay, now we got to go back to the American Express. That's what I was just talking about. And that is at 3,000. It went down. Last thing, I think we was at 4,600 or something like that. We're at $3,484. We've been trying to really, really throw everything at that when at all possible. And the minimum payment on that is $425. The minimum payment on the phones is $94.42. $94.42 is what I pay extra for all of our phones that's not paid off. Some of our phones are paid off and some of them are not. Like this iPad over here that I use is paid off. My watch is paid off. Somebody's phone is paid off too. I can't remember. But anyway, that is that. Oh, and the last thing was the car. The car was at 23,000, and it's still somewhere around 23,000 because of the interest. I'm just going to leave it at 23,000 because I did not look at it before I came, but the minimum on that is it's like $803.74 or something, I don't know. But once we pay it online, it comes out to like 807 something. So the minimum payment on that is 808. So if we do the calculations, we owe a little bit more than what we said last month, which I don't know what it was because I didn't write it down. I didn't write down these totals last month. I remember adding them up, but we didn't write them down. So we have 100 plus 281.78 plus 294.28, 495.54, 532.61, 630, 664, 708, 770, 75, 983, 83, 1200, 1680, 237686, and 3484. So without the car, it is 14,000. So I'm just going to put over here $14,201.65. And if we add on the car, it is $37,201.65. So that's how much we that's how much our debt is right now. If I can get these this car to act right, I could actually go out and make the type of money that I know. But I'm about to start back up my reseller business because that's something that I really enjoy. The two things that I enjoy doing as far as making money is reseller. Like back in the day, guys, I used to be a top seller on eBay. Like, I don't know if you guys know what that is, but that's when you have like when you sell in there, you constantly sell, and you have a lot of actually sales on there. And they I was making some good money. I'm talking about thousands of dollars a month, on sometimes a week on there. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to start selling again on eBay, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace or whatever, because I really, really enjoy that. So I'm about to start that back up again because I know what to do to make money. I had somebody in the comments, a few of you in the comments, well, not you, but them, the people that don't know our story. They were saying that that we should get a actual full-time job, or that we should or they're glad that we're going back, which I understand why they would say that. Is they were saying that because so that we can be more secure in our finances, because that's what it would seem like. But for me to go get a full-time job right now without ouch I just hit my arm. For me to go get a full-time job right now without a degree, I would actually be taking a step back. Like, in order for me to probably get a good job, like I've always worked, like when I did work, I was rather a server, or I worked like in the office, and it was like entry-level office work. So, and that was like in my younger 20s. So I have been a business owner since then. My business was, I don't want to say how much our business was, but we made some pretty good money, and we stepped back from the business. One, for health reasons, because of the kind of chemicals that we had to deal with, and also from the stress part of it. So anyway, we are entrepreneurs at heart. Me and my husband. I mean, ever since we were kids, we was always been entrepreneurs are at heart, and we know how to bring the money in. It's just that when you get comfortable, like we've been driving Lyft and Uber, because to be honest with you, between us together, we make anywhere between $8,000 and $10,000 a month with Uber and Lyft. And I know that might seem surprising because for most people it's a side gig, it's a, you know, whatever. But when you have tough times like this, like over the last 2 years, we haven't had any problems with our vehicle, not major problems like this. So when you all of a sudden have to come out of the money that we have to come out of, and we're doing it right at the time when we started our debt-free journey, it looks bad. You know, people will say like, yeah, well, if you made $8,000 last month, but you had to come out of $7,000, was that really worth it? Well, if you add that up over the year, yes, to me, yes, it is worth it. So anyway, that was just a little side note that I wanted to say, because you guys worry about us, and we appreciate you guys. So we don't, this is not one of those things where I'm downing somebody that said that comment. You guys are worried about us, and that would normally be the right thing, you know, to do if it made sense. I would, but y'all don't know Miss Bailey. I can't work a 9 to 5. I mean, shout out and kudos to you guys that do it. You guys are amazing. But for me, woo, yeah, I'm just gonna leave that alone right there. You guys are awesome, the ones that can do it. So anyway, we're gonna just go on over to the meal plan. Sunday. Let's see if I bring it back. Okay, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just gonna 8. So let's just go ahead and do this week. Okay, so I need to look at the last. Let me take this off. I got paper clips on here and trying to hold it so I wouldn't be flipping back and forth with you guys. Okay, here we go. Let me put this back on here just in case I need to flip back and forth. Okay, so we had some pretty good stuff. Okay, guys, I am going back to, I told you guys that I want to do a 30-day new me, and that is not just financially, that is also with my body. So, you know, a couple weeks ago, I went on a 1-week fast. I was doing no meat and no alcohol. I feel like it was one more thing, but I can't remember what it was. But no meat and no alcohol, and that turned out pretty good. So now I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to make this week that I can make a vegetarian. And I feel like my sun just went away. I hope you guys can see this. When I turn it this way, you can. Anyway, let me see. Of some things that we can make. Guys, we finally made the meatballs and gravy yesterday on Sunday. The one that we were supposed to make on Friday. Okay. So today, I'm going to have to wait to go to the grocery store because I don't have any of my cars here. So, but I would love to make the curry today. If I were, for the curry, all I would need is coconut milk and sweet potatoes. I have everything else. Wait, let me make sure I got the spinach. Because I put just a little bit of spinach in there. I don't see it. Okay, we just need a little, 1 bag of frozen spinach. So we're going to go ahead and do that. That curry. You guys, what am I gonna make? You see, I'm actually hungry right now, so everything. But this curry is vegetarian, so we're gonna do that. I think because we have a burger, tomorrow is Tuesday, so we'll probably just go ahead and do, I don't want tacos. I think we're gonna do, because we have wraps that we need to use, I think we're gonna do quesadillas. We're gonna do chicken quesadillas for y'all remember last time when I couldn't spell quesadillas? I think I spelled it right. Except that Q looked like a G. Yeah, we're gonna do chicken quesadillas, and we're also gonna do vegetarian for me. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then on Wednesday, I feel like chili always goes over well because they can do multiple things with it. I have to make more this time though. On chili, do we really want to have spaghetti right after chili is the question. I do not know, but I'm trying to make like one pot type meals because so that it won't cost that much. So I'm just gonna put down spaghetti. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we always leave open. I will come back and revisit this, but as far as for now, we just have the same old. I would love to start making some of the meals that I can, that I know to make, that I can make so good, especially vegan meals, or should I say plant-based? I hate to say vegan, but plant-based meals, but that I know that the kids love also. But you need some money for that, and I need my blender. I told you guys my Blendtec, I don't know, the motor still works, but it's doing something crazy to the bottom of it where like the rubber is coming off, and so now the actual thing leaks. I just need a new one. I've had that thing since probably 2013, 2014, so definitely 10 years. So anyway, that is going to be it for today's video. I want to thank everyone for staying to the end. As always, if you stay for the end, just leave me a comment or an emoji. Let me know that you stayed to the end. And also, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. So what I was saying earlier, if you stayed to the end and you hadn't subscribed yet, it helps out the channel because I am monetized, and all of my YouTube money that I make, I want to start putting towards my debt. And you guys just saw how much debt I have. It's not horrible because half of it is a car, but well, less than half is, more than half is a car, so less than half is my actual consumer debt that I owe if I didn't have the car. So me and my husband together. So I want to start putting my YouTube checks towards it, and for me being a small channel, my checks are not looking that, they're looking pretty okay. It's something for as far as a side hustle. I don't want to even call this a side hustle. This is just me. It turned into a side hustle by accident, but this is just me sharing my journey with people that has really like become my family. I really appreciate you guys. So anyway, I am gonna go ahead and get out of here. I want to clean out my refrigerator today so that I can hopefully welcome in some new groceries this week. So I just want to get it all sanitized and things. I haven't done that and I know probably in like a month, so I want to go ahead and do that, and I guess enjoy my day off and wait for these people to call me and tell me that they fixed my car. So I will see you guys with tomorrow's video. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but we're going to do one. I was everybody that's doing the Vlogmas, they're like, okay, Vlogmas day 1, Vlogmas day 2. I'm like, well, if that's the case, I've been doing Vlogmas since August, because I think I only missed one day from the first day that I started doing videos every day in August. I think I only missed one day. But from that point on, I've been doing videos every day. So, and I know some of you guys say, oh, Miss Bailey, we'll be okay, take a break. Listen, if I can bring in some extra cash just for coming, sharing with you guys and sharing my journey and even venting to you guys or whatever, if I can do that and take I'll just say a couple hours out of my day. My videos are anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes, and it may take me anywhere from an hour and a half to edit and then upload. I think that's not bad for a couple hours a day. I mean, sometimes it's more than a couple hours a day because of the, like, especially if I'm vlogging along the way. But it's worth it to me, especially for the community that we built. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and thanks for letting me vent.